Hey, what's going on, everybody? I hope you're doing well. So today I'm going to play some ultimate golf like the description says. I got a few tournaments to tackle today, but I figured I'd get the stream started right now about a minute early as we're getting ready to hop in to a golf royale event, which are super fun. It's a great way to get the juices flowing and see if I can get some timing down and hit some ultimate shots before I hop into the tournament play. So this thing's getting ready to get started here in about 30 seconds. You can see I'm freezing this morning, so I got a blanket out. I got a long sleeve shirt on. I think I'm overall just ready to roll today. So 20 seconds and we're hopping in. I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday, and hopefully we get a few people on here. Let me mess around with this thing here. This thing's too bright. There we go. Hey, what's up, Life Experiences? How you doing, man? I hope you're doing well. Well, we will be hopping into this thing here right now. Here we go. There we go. That's not a bad ultimate shot right out of the rough for the first one. Oh, he hit the flag stick. Come on now. So close. That's a great start. All right, going to go out of the sand here. Wow, two ultimates. We'll take those. Come on now. This is a really good start for the event. Obviously, we're right within the pin here on both shots. So far, so good. This one's coming in pretty close as well. Anytime you get within a couple of yards, you're doing pretty good on this. Now, this is just the first round, so, pretty easy to make the cut. As long as you're, kind of hitting just, relatively close to the pin on most shots, you'll make the cut. It's going to be the final round that we need to get some of these balls to drop into the hole to really try to secure that #1 spot overall. Ooh, hit the pin again. That's 2 times hitting the pin. That doesn't happen too often. Hey, Jared, thanks for stopping in, buddy. I appreciate you coming in, man. I hope you're doing well. I hope work is going pretty good for you. Here I'm just starting off, man, with the Golf Royale event before I hop into these tournaments. Just trying to get a little bit of timing down, just see how I do, overall. We got 8 seconds left. I don't know if we can fire off another shot or not, but we're really close here. Let's see if we can just hit one. I don't think so. Nope. That's all right, though. We'll be moving on. Oh, okay, we got Jason in the group. I don't know if Jason is on the stream. I know we got 11 people on here. Sometimes he hops in, but, if you are watching, Jason, I'm sorry that I declined your tour play request earlier, but I was getting my stream set up, so I didn't have time to play against you. But thanks for knocking me down to second place here, buddy. Come on now, let's go. Round 2. All we got to do is make the next round. It's a longer rough iron shot here. I would encourage you to, if you're just stopping in and you haven't seen Ultimate Golf, or if you haven't tried playing it yet, you can always use my link in the video description below to download the game and give it a shot. I think it's a lot of fun. You're seeing this type of event right here, which is super fast paced. It's all about accuracy, trying to get the ball as close to the hole as possible. And as you do so, the closer you get, the more points that you earn. The more points that you earn keeps you above the cut line to make it to the next round. This particular event is going to have 3 different rounds. We've already played round 1, which is where the top 25 people advance. Round 2, the top 13 people advance. And after that, you're playing for the top spot in round 3. Instant gratification on the prizes, meaning that as soon as this little mini battle is over here, you're going to get paid your rewards. You're going to get golf balls. You're going to get club cards. You're going to get coins. You're going to get all kinds of goodies just for competing in this. These type of events normally go every 30 minutes, every single day. There are some times where you have instant royale events to where you can hop in immediately. Sometimes on the weekends, there's a 2 to 3 minute wait per round. So, you know, ultimately, it's got enough here to keep you going and having a lot of fun. You saw right there, we rimmed the cup, so we were all over the pin on that one as well. This one, again, is a longer rough iron shot. Haven't put one in the cup yet, but that's okay. You can see that right now we're around the 3rd spot, so we have 17 seconds left. We're going to be able to fire off one more shot. Here, when you know you only have one more shot available, you can really try to get it dialed in and take your time, because the shot clock's on a run off and we'll be good to go. But ultimately now we're moving on to the final round here, and then we'll hop into some tournament play. So second place on both rounds. Now that doesn't really matter because it's all about just making the cut line. Your scores from round 1 and round 2, they don't carry over to the final round. Like there's no tiebreaker or anything like that. It's all about just making it. You know, you could finish in 13th place and still get yourself a top spot in the next round and win the whole thing overall. So let's go. Let's see what we can do here. Looks like our first shot's out of the rough. You can always be strategic right here and take a look at where the game has you set up at so that you kind of get an idea of how close you are to pin. And if you're hitting out of the sand, rough, or fairway. For me, that helps me out to know that. Ooh, a terrible shot on the first one. We'll have to clean that up or else we're not going to get anywhere close to the top spot. Come on now, Dave. Tougher on the rough iron too with this club whenever you're hitting that close to the rough and fringe line there. We got a pretty good bounce and roll out, but still 3 yards away. That's not going to be good enough to do anything. That's a really good shot right there. It's unfortunate we didn't hit ultimate shot. We might have got that one in the hole. There's an ultimate shot, but, you know, a longer rough iron shot. A little bit of a weird bounce there on the green. But ultimately, that's okay. We're hanging in there. Come on now, get that one. Get in there. There we go. That's what we want in the final round. Put one in the cup. Awesome. We needed that one. That helps. 1,400 points. I mean, that's absolutely huge. Unfortunately, we follow that up by just hitting a terrible shot. A couple of opponents right there put one in the hole, as you saw. So that shot that I just did, that's going to hurt us overall. We'd really have to get another one in to make up for that. But I think that one shot with 0 points is going to keep us away from the #1 spot. We're only going to have time to get one more off, so let's see what happens here. We do hit ultimate, though. Oh! So close to getting that last shot in. Hey, what's up, Lil John Bell? Thanks for saying good luck. I appreciate it. I think we're going to get second. Yeah, we did. Oh, my gosh. That one shot cost us. We could have ran away with first place. 7,157 to 7,125. Wow. Wow, that's crazy. So that's very, very, very close. Good job, Kobe. Legend. But you see there, I think it only cost me 125 coins to get into the event. And look at how much good stuff we got. 1,187 coins, a high flight ball, spider, and 3 cruisers. So really good rewards right there. I think that's as close as it's ever been. I don't think I've been that close in a game before. Now you can see here, like I was saying, the next one starts in 20 minutes, and after that, 15 minutes. So right now they're running in 30-minute intervals. All right, we'll go here and claim our rewards. We did play a Royale event. We're good to go there. All right, now let's go ahead and hop into some tournament time. We can take a look at the Ultimate Cup standings. I've been in second place for about a week now. Oh, hey, thanks for doing that, Jared. I appreciate that, buddy. That's very nice of you. I've been in second place here for about a week now, just not able to crack up the top spots. Here in the tournaments is where I could probably make a little bit of a run. I need some more first place finishes, which is what we're going to try to do today. You can say here the Water World Challenge was really good for me. I did really good on that course. Picked up first place on the Lee Westwood yesterday. So you can see those there. But then, we look at the Royale events, which is where I've had a little bit better luck. And you can notice here kind of, those stats as well. So let's go into start off right now with the Lee Westwood battle, as that's only 9 holes. It is the semifinals, right? So we're getting close. We're getting close to the final round on that. And we'll just kind of walk through here and see how we do. In a tournament like this, because I have 25 replays available, I don't really go out here and use the best of balls to begin with. I'll probably start off with this one because we have tailwind with the cruiser ball, and I'll just try to get as many yards on the drive as possible. But it's also a situation to where if I mess up the drive, I'm not too worried about it because I could just restart it real quick. And the only thing it would cost me would be a cruiser ball. What's up, Radu? How you doing, buddy? I hope you're doing well, man. Your new stream setup looks sick. So you see we're starting off this event right here with a par 5. Obviously, a par 5 are extremely crucial in Ultimate Golf. Because if you get the ball on the green in 2 shots, then you are going to get a ton of points, right? So here you can see that I'm caught in between clubs. So what I'm going to have to do here is probably save the game, and I'm going to have to redo my bag and get the extraterrestrial golf club out because that long iron has more power. But this is one unique thing that you can do in the game, is that in the middle of a tournament, you can swap out your clubs. So you see here the ET, that's more powerful. And then I could also take a look at possibly getting a less powerful wood club out. But I think it's going to have to be the long iron, Let's try this real quick. We'll see if this works. Yeah, we're going to have to take this with our long iron here. And the unfortunate part is I don't have a lot of experience with this club. It's definitely situational for me. It seems like every time that I use it, though, the shot view, which is the ball guiding line, runs pretty long on me. So what I'm going to try to do is I'm going to try to set it up here pretty short of the green, like that, and then see what type of rollout that I get. But again, it's only the first hole, so even if we mess this up, we could always just restart, and then we'll have a better gauge of what to do next time if we do restart. But that was a terrible shot, that's for sure. So that's going to come nowhere close. Alright, so what we will do here is we will restart. And then this tournament is free to restart. So again, the only thing that cost me there is just 1 golf ball, the cruiser ball, which those are super inexpensive to buy in the store anyways with your cash. So we're not too worried about that. What I want to do here though is I'm going to use the spider ball because it's going to give me the +3 power, in which I think that's going to help us out with that second shot. There we go. That's a good drive. We'll see. At least we hit an ultimate shot. That's what I mean. I don't know if it'll be a good drive, but we did hit ultimate. But we're going to roll here into the rough. Wow, goodness gracious, David. All right. Restart again. Now, as I get further into the tournament, like I said, this is only a 9-hole event. As I get further into the tournament, you're going to really see me start to try to pull with more accuracy, take my time. But again, on hole 1, you know, with it being a par 5 and only hole 1, I've got plenty of time to redo if I want to. Let's see if this works out any better for us. At least we're hitting ultimate shots. Hey, Jason, how you doing, man? Yeah, I saw you get first place in the first round, bud. Goodness gracious. Okay, so we're going to have to redo our strategy here. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Is we're actually going to use a decent ball, which I normally do on par 5s anyways. I was just trying to get away with using a lower end ball since it was hole number 1. On a par 5, what I typically like to do is I like to use a premium ball that I've won in other tournaments because then it's essentially free to me, if that makes sense. I think the best thing that we're going to do here is use the amateur trophy ball because of the side spin. You see that right here. Right here we have this little narrow strip of fairway, okay? And this spider ball only has 2 bars of side spin. But now we're going to try it again with this ball as I talk because now we're getting wind at least blowing to the left-hand side. I think that's going to help us out quite a bit on this drive. Yeah, Jason, I saw you got first place during the first round, but then you see I lost by like, what was it? I don't remember, 27 points or something silly. I don't know if you saw that or not, but almost won the thing. I hit one shot, Jason, that was a bad shot, and I got 0 points, and that's what cost me first place. I also saw that you tried to challenge me, but obviously I wasn't able to do the challenge because I'm sitting here trying to play the tournaments on stream. This is the Lee Westwood tournament. If I don't stick this shot onto the green, then I'm gonna use the amateur ball, and I'm gonna use the clubs that I like. I'm gonna pull it this way just to be super accurate. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. Finally, we are on the green in 2. We're putting in for the eagle, so as long as we make this, then we're off to a good start. Yeah, that's a good point too, Jason. I should have said that. Also on this tournament here, you're just playing heads up. So there's only one opponent. So all I have to do here is beat a -4 to move on. We're going to be able to easily do that. So I won't spend, like I said, too much time or too much resources on a tournament like this, because we're going to be able to easily move on. No problem at all. go. Yeah, now I will be in the next tournament. Goodness, I can't stay out of the rough. In the next tournament, I will be using the good balls, right? Because it's the final round of a big tournament. It's got big, big prizes. So I'm excited to hop in there and play that. We should be able to stick this one on the green. We'll still be picking up our points. Definitely left myself with a longer putt, though. Yeah, Radu, I've been very lucky with the Outlaw clubs. They've really been showing up a lot in my tournament prizes, so I definitely can't complain. All right, at least we got the putt in there. I think I'm actually halfway to a level 7 as well. I'm closing in on it. All right, let me get this club in my bag here. Seven and a half. I think I'd rather have the Apollo Wood Club out. That's a club I use most often. That's one that I'm most comfortable with. So I'm going to swap that out real fast. Oh yeah, I'm more than halfway to a level 7. So I need 76 more cards and I'm there. Alright, here we go. I like this club a lot better. The rings are smaller. Oh, this is still the extra... now I'm still... Alright, I guess we're going to take it with the long iron. I'm going to go this way with it, though. I'm going to keep everything on the green. But pretty easy. We don't have to get too picky with this tournament. I think I might play this hole and then swap over to the other tournament, as that's the big one. That's the one I really want to focus in on today. Yeah, I don't even have that club at all, Radu. Yeah, Jason. Jason, I'm definitely doing a lot better with the range system on the game. Just simply for the fact that, you know, my clubs are getting a little bit built. You know, they're leveling up a little bit, so, you know, it makes it a little bit easier to learn. It's a wild ball guideline here. Look at that. A little strange. Did you unlock that club during tour play, Radu? How did you pick up that driver? Because that's the big boy driver, right? Boy, look at this roll. Keep moving. Holy smokes. That's a heck of a rollout. Oh man, you got it in the free bag. That's awesome. Whoa, what was up at that camera angle? Did you see that? That was wild. All right, we'll take it. This will put us ahead of the position in this tournament. There we go. Okay, so I can always come back and finish that up later. Let's go into the real tournament. Now that we're warmed up, now that we're hitting some ultimate shots and we've got our timing down, let's go into the tournament that matters, the one that we're going to have a lot of fun with here, which is going to be the exclusive Ultimate Pass tournament. Now, in order to play this tournament, you do have to purchase the Ultimate Pass, which obviously I did. It's got a ton of really cool stuff in it. Now, you'll see here, look at the rewards that we're playing for today. We've made it to the final round, so we're automatically going to be getting premium balls. If we finish in 19th through 25th, we're going to get spider balls. If we finish here in the next grouping, we'll get that green loop R ball. But really what we're looking for is we're looking for a top 5 to finish today. I would obviously love a number 1 spot, but I'm not going to get greedy. But there's not much of a difference, as you can tell here, between number 1 and number 5. The only difference is 3 premium balls and 3 of those Mojave balls, which are really good balls in my opinion. And then obviously the coins. But regardless, our return on investment in this tournament as far as coins go is going to be huge, because I think it only costs 5,000 coins to get into. And this is the final round. Round 1 and round 2 have been 9 holes. And so on this one, it's going to be a full 18. And of course, we enter for free because we already bought in during the first round. So then after that, your round 2 and round 3 entry are free. Now, on round 1 and round 2, for the most part, if you watched my second round playthrough yesterday that I put on my channel, then you saw that I didn't really go through many premium balls at all. I was really saving for this round. This round, we're going to unload our good stuff. We're already playing for premium balls, so it's kind of like we might be able to just win those back, right? Here, let's just see if we can get away with the spider ball, though. This is a short par 4. Let's look through our options real quick. So I think we're going to actually end up using this ball for the power, okay, and for the side spin capabilities. And this is really one ball that we're going to use probably quite a bit today on this course, since I will be in a position to where we can possibly win these right back and get even more than we're going to be using. Hey, what's up, Jen? Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Definitely appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. There we go, fired off an ultimate shot. So that's really good. We'll take that. See where this thing lands. Probably be playing this shot with our wedge here. Yep. The wedge is the club that I don't have quite figured out yet. I still feel like I'm really in a guessing game when it comes to using this one right here. I feel like we'll set it up somewhere right around here and see what happens. At least we hit the ultimate shot, so. Yes, we'll take that all day. So the goal here has to be on the par 4s to pick up at least 800 points or more. Same thing on the par 3s. And on the par 5s, we have to get to the green in 2 to make the shots. So we're gonna hopefully be chasing down a top 5 position today. But that's gonna be a strong start, getting 856 points. And then we move into hole number 2, which would be our next par 4. Same thing here. We'll just go ahead and continue to use, well, and we'll go ahead and use this ball again. Why not? Since we're getting away so many in the prizes. There we go. Good. Another ultimate shot on the drive. So we should get good distance and accuracy. Hey, nice job, Jens. That's good to hear. Great success. I'll be on there tomorrow for all those next rounds for sure. Alright, so here we're pretty much at minimum distance. Alright, ultimate shot again. Let's see where this thing comes in at. Oh, get in the hole. Come on. So close to picking up that drop there. But again, huge points on the first 2 holes. So we'll take that all day. And next up, we have our par 3. Okay, so I'm going to save it right here, and I'm going to mess around with my bag a little bit. Okay, so let's get rid of that long iron and put this one in. And we'll keep everything else the same. And see where that gets us. Okay, now we'll hop back in and see where we go. You're funny. Okay, so we do have our wood club. This is the club I wanted to use, so that's good. So we swap out our long iron to get this club back in range. Now the only thing is I'm going to have enough wiggle room here to make this shot as accurate as possible, and that I don't know. No, I don't. So I'm gonna have to use a different ball here. We're gonna use this ball because I think that's the ball that we're winning, that are given back as rewards in the game on this tournament. So we're going to keep our max backspin on. We're getting direct headwinds, so I'm not going to apply any side spin. And we'll give it a shot. At least we hit ultimate, so we did the best that we could. Still accomplish our goal of getting at least 800 points on each hole. And we're in. So far, very happy with the first 3 holes. Definitely can't complain about the amount of points that I've earned for tiebreaker purposes. So far, this is very strong. If you're not familiar with the game, this is a really good start, okay? But now, again, it's only 3 holes in, so we've got 15 holes that we have to continue this type of momentum on. But really, so far, so good. Trying to figure out what I want to do here. I mean, we're off to a strong start, so I definitely like to keep it rolling. This is the final round, so I might as well unload my good ammo here. Tons of side spin available on this ball. I really like that because obviously take a look at the fairway here. It's going from right to left pretty strong. So I feel like we just use this ball and we just sort of lay up here on the fairway and then take our chances for shot number 2. Not going to use any overpower this time. I don't want to accidentally, roll into the rough. Yeah, it's definitely a good thing we didn't go with overpower because I rolled right onto the fringe there, so right next to the rough. So that's good. Ultimate shot here, so we'll see where this thing comes in at. Whew, right there at our 800, right there at our number. Okay, 4 holes down, everybody. So far, so good. Now we move into our first par 5. So par 5, this is going to let us know, this is going to be a good tell of how we're going to do. So if we take a look at the number 1 spot, they're at a minus 22, strong score. They picked up 1,700 points on hole number 5. That's huge. Huge. Hey, what's up, little house of beans? I am using just the accessibility grid lines that are built into the iPad. I get asked a lot how to turn them on and off because people know that I don't play other games with grid lines on. There are two golf games, including this one, that I do play with grid lines on just because it helps with pulling for accuracy. And that's probably something that I can make a video on. That would be very short, probably 5 minutes, kind of teach people how to turn these on and off really fast and get it set up. I have one ball in mind here that I want to use on this par 5. It is called the Golden Lie ball. It's a plus 10 on power. It's right here. So, with this being our first par 5 and we're off to such a great start on the tournament, again, I'm really just going to unload the clip here and try to push this one as hard as I can. Full overpower. Best thing for me to do here is probably just land in the middle of the fairway. I can't tell if that fairway slopes from left to right, so I obviously don't want to roll down into any type of rough. All right, let's go. Let's let one rip. I think we're going to be okay, even with the great shot. All right, 307. Let's see how far away we are from the hole here. Okay, we can reach. That's good. Obviously, the wind resistance here on the ball is coming into play. All right, yeah, I can definitely put that in the bank there. Thank you, man. That's good. Hey, how are you, Sandy? Thanks for stopping in. Okay, so here this is a little bit dangerous. All right, we've got the pin located at the top right-hand part of the green. The problem is we have sand, we have rough, we have all this to deal with, right? The worst thing we could do is hit here and then roll back. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to play on the fat part of the green, and we're going to use the side spin to try to come in at the hole. Now, how well will this work? I don't know. The location of the pin, this is a little bit more difficult right here, right? This is all about visualization, trying to figure out what do I need to do, how much curl do I need to use, that kind of stuff. Well, we hit ultimate, so that's done. Now we just sit back and see where it goes. That's not bad. I mean, you know, hopefully we make the putt, pick up 1,500 points. Would have liked to pick up at least 1,600, you know. But the most important thing is that we do get on the green in 2, which is super, super important on a par 5 tournament on Ultimate Golf. We do pick up a fair amount of points, and we're still off to a very good start in the tournament. Again, if you're just tuning in, this is going to be the exclusive Ultimate Pass tournament that I'm playing. This is the final round. The prizes are absolutely massive. You're going to see me use quite a bit of premium balls today, and you know, the fun thing about this game is you can use premium balls because in this tournament, you're winning premium balls right back. So I think that's a really cool concept. They're not just giving you free-to-play balls. They're giving you really, really good rewards. All right, so we've got our next par 4 up. Let's take a look at swapping out the ball, kind of tailor it back maybe to the Mojave ball. My goal is always first place, but like I said, since we have quite a lot more people just hop on, the top 5 prizes on this tournament are very, very strong rewards. So really, I would be happy to chase down a top 5 spot. Here it was tempting to go with full overpower, okay? But a little bit of strategy is we're off to a really good start in the first 5 holes. At this point, you know, we don't want to push things too hard that we don't have to. I would have hated to go with a full overpower shot just to get an extra 15 or 20 yards and then stick one in the rough. You know, I'm going to take my chances here with my long iron. So let me get that right one here. Bag set up. Pretty heavy wind though. Oop, we need to go back to aim. Okay. Pretty heavy wind. We'll see if we can. We're gonna be good as far as adjustments go, so that's good. Because I need to move this, you know, about 4.5. I think I'll turn it around and go this way. I don't like the way that camera was. Also, I can make a look and see how this thing is aiming towards the pin. I get a bit of a better view this way here. I don't know about this one, guys and gals. From this camera angle, it looks to go a little bit long, which is okay because we're getting that headwind. All right, let's not overthink it. Let's just shoot. And of course, fire off a great shot to the left. That is not what we needed to do. That is going to kill our points. That was a really bad shot. But that's how the games can go sometimes. All right, well, at least we're in, and we move on. We pick up our birdie. Unfortunately, though, only got those points in the 500s, so we need to make up for that. We can kind of get a gauge here of what it's going to take so far to get into the top 5. Now, there's still plenty of people left to play. Well, really only about half the field is left. But the number 1 spot had 8,900 points on the front 9. That's a big, big score. That'll be hard to beat for sure. So they're sitting pretty well. Alright, we're going to have to knock down this wind here. We'll use this ball again. And we might need some different club options here. So I'm going to put in the extraterrestrial, and I'm going to put in the I am root clubs and see where that gets us, since we're caught in between clubs. All right, so we're going to switch here to this club. That club has a lot more power. I'm not good with accuracy on that club though. And we'll also switch down to this one, and we'll just kind of see where that sets us up at. Now, the only thing with this club is it doesn't really have the backspin. It doesn't really have the backspin to get the ball to sit, you know? That's... I don't like this shot at all. I'm just going to take the shot. I don't like it. I'm hoping this isn't an epic fail here. All right, Radu, I'm going to try a less powerful ball. I'm going to take your advice and see what we come up with. But the problem is I'm going to go long here. This club rolls long. I wish that we had an option for, like, most of the premium balls are high wind resistance plus high power. I wish there was a ball that was not as much wind resistance, or not as much power with wind resistance. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm really overthinking this one. All right, let's just try it. Let's just see what happens. All right, I'm just going to go for it. Forget it. It's only a game, right? All right, let's go. Well, at least we hit ultimate, so we'll see what happens. Sit, sit. All right, we'll take it. We'll take it. Wasn't the worst, but it also wasn't the best. I know that club goes a little long, but I was afraid of putting it too short of the hole. Hey, Simon, how you doing? All right, let's go on to our next par 5. This is going to be obviously a must-eagle situation. This is my par 5 premium ball of choice 100% of the time for the most part. I love this ball. Now, we got some trees up here that could come in to play. We're going to go aim in the middle of the fairway. We're going to let this one rip. Nasty, great shot to the right. But I think we'll be okay. As long as we sit on the fairway, we give ourselves a chance with a powerful ball with good resistance on this next one here. So we're 315. That's strong. We'll take it. Now, how much is this tree going to come into play? All right, this is again, we're going to swap this out. We're going to get my favorite clubs in. We're going to go back with the Apollo. We're going to go back to the Trailblazer. Okay, here we go. Yes, Radu, always better to be safe than sorry for sure. All right, so here we go. 2.5 mile per hour wind. Obviously keeping it low with the ball selection. Yeah, I was thinking about the IM route as well, Radu. The only thing about that club is I don't have experience with it when it comes to the rollout. Make sense? I think a smidge of topspin here. Yes, I hope so too, Radu. That's something I talked about on a stream earlier, was also that it'd be nice to be able to just switch out your clubs right here in the middle of a tournament, since you can use whatever you want. Would save a lot of time. Would save a lot of time and make streaming better. All right, we're going to take the shot right there. Ultimate shot. Come on now. Get in the hole. Oh, we almost hit the albatross right there. Whew. Oh, we almost got that one in. But we pick up the eagle. We pick up a really nice amount of points. Yeah, nearly 1,700 points on that hole. That's huge. It's just unfortunate we only had 578 on hole number 6. Cool. All right, let's see what this par 4 is in store here. Okay, so we're going here from right to left on the fairway. Yes, Larry, you can change clubs on tournament holes. The only thing is you have to save your progress. You have to exit the tournament, go to the home screen, go back to your bag, back to the home screen, back to tournaments, and then resume. It would be a lot nicer if we had the ability just to, obviously toggle in and out of our clubs right here in the tournament and just play with whatever we have unlocked. All right, went full OP there for no reason at all, but I did hit ultimate. I got a little bit greedy. All right, so let's stick this one here. Okay, so I'm not sure how well this shot's gonna work out right here, but I'd like to play it straight at pin, but I also don't want to mess the shot up with a great shot and ruin my front nine. So ultimately, what I'm trying to do here is use side spin to the left. I'm setting up right side of pin. I'm going to use curl to try to get it back onto closer to the hole. Just not enough curl, but that's okay. As long as we make the putt, we're going to have a good front nine. And we didn't even have to replay at all. All right, there we go. We're in. So let's see where we stand now. So 8,600 points on the front nine. I mean, that's pretty darn good, to be honest with you. The only blemish is hole number 6. Hole number 6, clearly just not enough points there. But overall, we're going to be just behind this person right here. So they had 8,900 points on the front nine. Now, if we take a look at their back nine scorecard, okay, hole number 12, which is a par 5, they did not reach the green in 2. They did chip it in for an eagle, it looks like, and we know that because they had 999 points. I believe as long as you reach the green in 2, for the most part, you're going to have over 1,000 points. So if we can make up ground right there. If we can get to the green in 2 shots, we're going to make up a lot of points right there. They had a very strong hole 15, though, at 1,700 points. That's huge. They did hole 16, 17, and 18, and 10 were a little bit under, the 800 mark that you want to aim for. So they did 8,900 points on their front nine. They were 1,100 points less than that, basically, on their back nine. So maybe the back nine is a little bit tougher. We're going to see. But at least we know that with our front nine, we do have ourselves in position to hopefully take down one of these top spots. All right, so far so good. We hit an ultimate shot on the drive here, so we should get plenty of distance on this par 4. Oh, that was a terrible shot. Terrible shot there. Man, I had a really good opportunity there, and then I just hit a great shot to the right. You kidding me? I wish I could have that shot back. All right. Darn it, David. That was one right there we could have really done some damage with. Of all the times not to hit ultimate, I do it right there. I easily had 800 points written all over it. Great drive, set ourselves up with, and then to do that. A little boneheaded. Okay. Yeah, no doubt. Beans, that was a bad one, man. Hit an ultimate shot here at least. Alright, that's not bad. A little bit of a stronger bounce than I thought we were going to get. But we're still doing alright. We're still doing alright. Alright, so now the pressure's on. Now the pressure's on. This is where we could get a bunch of points. Let's take a look at the layout. Oh, wow. Okay, I see. Yes, Larry, I do have a good way to figure it out. I'm actually using the guide for Ultimate Golf app, which is really helping out quite a bit. Okay, this looks challenging, right? Because if we take a look at the hole here, got a ton of sand, a ton of rough. I think we just need a ton of distance on the drive. So we're going to use our most powerful ball here. We're just going to aim this down the center of the fairway. We're going to have to go full overpower. All right, there we go. Step one is accomplished. And now we're going to have to analyze shot number 2 and see what club we want to use. This way appears too dangerous, okay? So I think we're going to go this way. I think we're going to take the shot right here and we're going to use right curl to see if we can get it there. At least we hit ultimate, so, you know, I just want to land on the green in 2 shots. That's really, 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 really unfortunate. What's going on, Duff? That's really unfortunate that that just happened. That's going to cost us big time. Just rolled onto the fringe. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Larry. I appreciate you watching, man. That hole right there. Boy. I mean, we still picked up the eagle, but we just left a whole bunch of points out there. Oh, man, that was frustrating. We had a great drive. We had ourselves set up for success. Whoa, let's take a look at this guy right here. Shall we be greedy and go for this? I think so. Let's give this a try now. All right, let's go for it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I put it out of bounds. Okay, so here's what I have to do. Here's what I have to do now. I have to post a score, okay? Hold on. All right, so what I have to do now is I'm going to post a score, all right, just to get a score on the board. And then what I will do is I will use my replays that I have available to play this entire course again. Make sense? Oh, shoot, boy. Okay. Well, that's all right. So the one cool thing about Ultimate Golf is if you do something like that and you mess up a shot entirely, I mean, that right there is just going to cost me massive. But what I can do is I can at least post a score to have a score on the board. Or I could just restart right now. But for streaming purposes, I'm just going to finish out the round with regular balls. And then I'll go back in later on today off stream and then post a better score. But I gambled. Yep, same thing. That's what I'm going to do, Bean. So since I know I have to replay, I'm not going to use any of the fancy balls anymore. I'm just going to put a score up and then go back in there and try to do better next time. But sometimes you got to go for it, man. And, you know, unfortunately, I shanked the drive pretty bad with a great right and stuck it right into the water. I probably will use a premium ball, though, on the next par 5 coming up. Oh, my gosh. Now look at that. Are you kidding me? Oh, man. Everybody, if we would not have put that last hole in the water, look at that shot. I cannot believe that. We dropped that. Oh, goodness gracious. Wow. Unbelievable. Now we're in a pickle because now if I could pick up a hole-in-one or another eagle, if I could pick up another hole-in-one or an eagle on a par 4, we'll be in first place. Even with going in the water. So now we're in a weird spot. Unreal. Unreal. Thanks, Duff. I appreciate it. Go figure. Isn't that how the golf gods get you sometimes, right? Fired that one off, Ultimate. Oh, goodness, David. I cannot believe this. All right, let's see what happens with this shot here. Oh, we're going to get a ton of points. Oh, boy. Well, come on. Three holes to try to pick up an extra drop, which is really, really difficult in this game. But, you know, at this point, we're just in a really, really awkward position now I put myself in. That's a terrible drive. Yep, now we're definitely going to have to replay because we're not going to get to the hole here. So now I just need to wrap up the tournament and then replay it later. Terrible drive there. So the good news is I have replays available, which I'll do tonight after other people have posted their scores and see what I have to do to beat it. So ultimately what I'm going to end up doing is just using this as practice. The birdie's all fine, you know, but didn't get any points. Yeah, I'm not going to drop it, that's for sure, not with the driver. But at this point, I've already made up my mind that I'm going to replay anyways, because I can see here on the back nine, there's extra eagles to get on the par fours. And there's an albatross opportunity on that par five. So I already made up my mind that I'm going to replay the tournament. I just want to put a score out there. You know, that is, of course, unless we make this shot. If we drop an eagle here, then we're in first place by ourselves. So let's see what we can do. Let's just unload a good ball here. And see what we can do, everybody. You know, but really for putting a ball in the water and being out of bounds and then hitting a rough drive and getting 0 points on a few holes to even think about being tied for first just shows that I can clean up these mistakes. I can clean up these mistakes and have a really good round. That I'm confident in. Unless by some miracle this ball goes in the hole, but I definitely don't see that happening. You can send me a message over to my Facebook. If you just search Clash DP, you'll find me there. All right, that is it, everybody. I appreciate you tuning in. I appreciate you watching. I do. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the support. You'll see here that a minus 22, we're obviously tied for first. 2 holes really there got the best of me. But I'm going to sit here and see what the rest of the competition does. So, you can see here that a lot of people have already gone. There's really only, 10 or 11 people need to even start to finish their round. So I'll wait till late tonight to see what people post. But still, we put 1 ball in the water and we're sitting there in second spot, which even the second spot, has great, great rewards. So I appreciate everybody watching. Have a great day. Remember, if you want to give the game a try, use my link in the description below and hit that thumbs up on your way out. Thanks, everybody.